Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I had to bring out the big bowl today because it seems like this new moon in Libra is really pushing us to our edges emotionally. It's a very emotional new moon. New moons, always new beginnings. Together with a partial solar eclipse, which brings more intensity and more energy to this new moon. We have Sun, the moon, at 10 degrees of Libra, together with Black Moon Lilith on the exact same degree, 10 degrees of Libra. We have Mercury at 11 degrees of Libra. So you can see there's lots of 10, 10, 10, 11, or if we take away the 0, lots of number ones. I'm not a numerology expert, but I do know that the number 1 signifies new beginnings. So something is ending so that something new can begin, and it might have to do with our emotional life, around relationships, around money. Libra to me is not just only love relationships, but all kinds of relationships, especially connected to women in your life, sisters, mothers, girlfriends, daughters. So this is very interesting because we also have the South node, very, very close to the Sun and the Moon and Black Lilith. And the South node describes a path of life that goes from one area of life to another. So this is about how we used to relate in relationships or all other areas of our lives, and how we have evolved during this life path of experiences. The ruler of this new moon is Venus, the beautiful, divine feminine representative for love, harmony, justice, balance, equilibrium, a bringer of small gifts. And where is Venus? Venus is in Scorpio. And you might have guessed the degree, 11 degrees of Scorpio. So another 1, 1 or 11. 11 can also be about the twin flames. So maybe a little bit more about that later in this video. I'll try to keep it sweet and short this time. According to this, there is a grand trine, a very harmonious aspect between Venus in Scorpio, the divine feminine, Mars in Cancer, the divine masculine. Neither of these are very happy in these placements. And then we have Saturn that binds this triangle together. Saturn in Pisces, and I've been talking about Saturn in Pisces before, has to do with really taking seriously our spiritual life and our creative side. So maybe also has something to do with twin flames, Mars and Venus, and then tying it together into something with Saturn, taking it serious maybe. Let's move back to the Sun and the Moon together with Black Moon Lilith. And to me it seems like this Black Moon Lilith thing is the big topic of this new moon. Black Moon Lilith, her myth in my mythology is that she was Adam's first wife. And if we go back to the Bible in Genesis, it's actually pointed out that she was created together with the first man, Adam, and this makes them equals. So from dust and dirt and earth, the two of them were created together. She was his true love, and she was later replaced by Eve from Adam's rib. Why? She was replaced because she would not submit. She was the wild one. So she represents the wild one, the wild part of us, the healer, the intuitive, the independent, rebellious one, the one who refused to be nice. She wanted to be treated as an equal. And of course, later she is named as a demoness by the church. She is an independent woman, or part of us, who challenges the oppressive system in which she is placed. And she's replaced by Eve, who is the nice wife who obeys and pleases the man or the system, despite her own feelings and needs. So to me, this sounds very familiar. So this is pointing to some perceptions of powerful wild women of being something shameful. And some of these attitudes, do they still exist today? So it's about the darker sides of the feminine that is in all men and all women, and that we are a little bit afraid of. We're afraid of her rage for justice. We are afraid of her tears of grief. We are afraid of her sensuality because it causes jealousy, and her sexuality because it is the creative force in us. And we're afraid of her wildness, her connection to the rhythms and cycles of the seasons and of nature and herbal medicines and all of this, her strength and endurance, her intuition and her knowing, clear cognizance. So this new moon might press to the surface a lot of turbulent feelings, things and emotions that we've been trying to hide. It's the emotions of the human psyche, of manipulation, greed, jealousy, lies, deception, rage, anger, intense passion, intense love, very scary feelings. And she brings the gift of self-empowerment. It is about the lower natures of our lives, and we all have these darker aspects. Do we gossip? Do we participate in the drama of others? To the point where we lack focus and money? Are our lives ruled by fear? What is being pushed up to the surface in you and around you? Maybe you're in a place of peace and bliss, and maybe the people around you are showing sides of them that makes you scared a little bit. Can you hold space for them? So back to the ruler of this new moon, which is Venus. Venus in Scorpios. It's the same theme. Scorpio, so Venus, the divine feminine in Scorpio. She invites us to the underworld. Together with the black moon, she pushes to the surface these parts of us that we have kept hidden, that we want to hide, secrets, the things we have suppressed, the darker feminine energies that we usually keep to ourselves, our shadows. It's what we don't like in ourselves and what we don't like in others. And usually it's because we haven't made peace with this part of ourselves. We haven't seen it in ourselves. It hasn't been mirrored to us so that we can own it. And that's why we don't like it in others when we see it in others. So truth and lies are coming to the surface. And this is to push forward Venus's higher teachings, which would be justice, harmony, love, balance, intuition, wisdom. So there will be illusions about governments, authority figures. We have the Hollywood and the music industry being mirrored right now, what's really going on there. So through this, we are able to collect some jewels from the dark, from the underworld. The underworld, which is showing a sad mirroring of living life. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto, I've been talking about this so much, is now back in Capricorn. Pluto is also about exposing power, manipulation, control, the darkest places of human nature and the darkest experiences. We get to face the dark night of the soul, the darkness within, fears, lies, jealousy, greed, the horny devil, lower chakras, cheating, lying. And from this exposure, the truth can come out so that we can understand, forgive, integrate all the darkness within us, and that this is where we have the free choice, like the story of the two wolves that live within. Who do we feed? Who do we want to be, or who do we want to become? And of course, it's a lifelong process. It's not done overnight. So expect this new moon to bring forward depth, intensity, darkest emotions, mysteries, the occult, the secrets, what is hidden, our subconscious, the darkest aspects of us and others. The grand trine, Mars, Venus, Saturn. Also in water elements, bringing also this focus on our emotions and how to accept ourselves more, all of us. Because when we face and integrate these shadows and bring them to light, when the trolls come out of the mountain and the sun shines on them, they explode, they evaporate. So when this happens, when we see ourselves and others, these shadow sides can be transformed through unconditional love, Venus, into strength through love. And it transforms into an eagle flying high with full overview and a knowing of who we want to be in our relationships to all areas of our lives. Who do I want to be? What is my relation to my beloved? What is my relation to myself? What is my relation to the work that I'm doing in this world? What is my relationship to family, to friends, to my body, to money? All of this. And I did pick a card, and this one was the one falling out. It is called Purgatory, and this goes really well. So this is what we're going through, right? Some kind of purgatory, something coming to the surface. Didn't bring my glasses today. Let's see. Purgatory. The emotional ups and downs you are experiencing are part of a healing process through which all that no longer serves you is being transformed and released. Transformation is Pluto. Though it may not seem like it, this is a positive thing for you to help facilitate the healing process. Make a list of anything you feel no longer serves as a useful purpose in your life. Include in this list all negative thoughts and fears. Once you have made your list, practice the following meditation. Imagine yourself and everything on your list being showered by golden light. Now imagine a beautiful violet flame emerging from the golden light. Imagine the violet flame transforming all negativity into golden light. Continue to focus on the healing power of the violet flame. Feel it transform you, clear and heal you. Transformation sometimes means that we need to let something go. Trust in this process. All you surrender will automatically be healed or replaced with something more suitable. So I hope this is meaningful for you. Thank you for listening in. Wishing you a beautiful new moon in Libra. If you have any planets in Libra, in Aries, Capricorn or Cancer, you will feel it more, but we all have these placements somewhere in our astrological charts. So with this, may you be safe and protected. May you be peaceful. May you be filled with radiant love. Bye for now.